What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I start on this video, please help me subscribe guys and click that bell notification on top. So let's get started on the video. Working on the 2013 Volkswagen GTI. I'm doing the wheel bearing. Wheel bearing is very easy to know the problem. So when you're driving and you hear a growly noise, like kind of like a grinding noise when you're driving, it's like a the whole time. So that's most likely is gonna be a wheel bearing. So I put the car on the lift, and one of my co-worker was driving it on the lift, and I used the telescope to listen to the bearing from the back here. When he was driving, I can hear the bearing is grinding a lot. To take out the wheel bearing, what I did is took out the wheels. I took out the whole brake caliper right here, which is the two 21mm bolts right here, and I took out the 3 bolts from the ball joint right here on the low control arm. That's a 16mm. And after that, I hang up the caliper, took out the brake rotors bolt right here, and this one for the axle bolt, this is a 24mm. This one's kind of rusty. I had put a little bit of WD-40, kind of hammer the bolt a little bit to kind of like break the rust, and then shoot it out with the gun. But in your case, if it's really stuck with the rust, you're gonna have to torch it a little bit, and that way you can remove it. Bolt, I already have the bolt loosened a little bit, so I'm just showing you guys. That's the bolt. It's really rusty, you can see. And that's the axle right here. And for the wheel bearing, there's 4 bolts that's holding on to it. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now for the low control arm, I already took out the bolt. So all you gotta do is just kind of yank it down, move it out of the way. For the bearing bolt, it's gonna be a triple square in the back right here. So right here, I forgot to tell you guys, gonna take out the outer tie rod too. This is a 19mm, and take out the sway bar. This is the 18mm. So once you get that out, you'll be able to move the whole knuckle assembly to the side, and that way you can face it out like this, so you can get to the bolt. It's gonna loosen it. There you go. And here's the new wheel hub assembly bearing right here, and you can see there's part number on here. That's how the wheel bearing look like. This is the old one, and this is the part number right here. Wheel hub assembly. This one does not come with the connector. Okay? Make sure you check the inside of the wheel bearing where it sits on the surface. Make sure it's clean, nice and smooth. I just wiped it down already. This black rubber piece is the wheel speed sensor. Careful with that. Make sure there's no rust. If it's rough, kind of sand it down, make it smooth, put everything back. After I install my wheel bearing, put the bolts back. Now I'm gonna tighten it. So if you guys wondering how much is the torque spec for the wheel bearing, there are torque down to 55 foot-pound. I tightened down my outer tie rod, my sway bar from the top right there, the 3 bolts on the low control arm. Now for the axle bolt, you're gonna shoot it down where you feel like it's tight enough, but the torque spec should be around like 120. But since I'm using the gun, I'm just gonna shoot it down all the way. But I'm gonna have to use something to hold it here to hold it back and tighten it. So I got everything back then, guys. I got the rotor in, tightened down my torque bolt. I got my brakes caliper tightened down, the 2 21mm bolts right there, and tightened down the wheel to 85 foot-pound. But that is it for this video for the wheel bearing. If you guys are new to the channel, please help me subscribe for more videos. You have any comment down below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.